Welcome back to Good Day. In between the shopping, the baking, the wrapping, and the cleaning, take a break and get outside, like to the Lights Before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo. Lights sponsor Mark Knierim from KeyBank joins us from the zoo this morning. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
Yeah, and at KeyBank, you all have done this really year after year. So why do you all want to attach KeyBank to this beautiful thing happening at the zoo every year?
Well, you know, this is where the community wants to be during the holidays, and so that's why we're here. We really try to meet our customers in the moment, and that moment during the holidays is the Lights Before Christmas at the Toledo Zoo. So we love being here. It's just a wonderful event for families, for anyone, but also there's a great economic benefit for the Lights Before Christmas because people are coming from all over the region, and they're coming right here and they're spending their money, both at the zoo, hotels, restaurants, shopping, and so that just benefits our community.
That seems to make sense then for you all there at the bank. Makes a whole lot of sense. So you've been obviously to the zoo with family, with employees. What are your favorites? What are those things you have to make sure you see every year?
Well, you know, obviously at the beginning, it's the lighting of the big tree. That is still one of my favorite things to do. But beyond that, it's the dancing lights. It's being there with your family with a cup of hot chocolate, talking to your family, your friends. It's escaping kind of the outside world for a little bit and just enjoying each other. Put away the social media, put away your phones, and just be in each other's company.
We were there with our family earlier this week, and you kind of feel like a kid again, I think. You get on that tube and you go down the ice slide with your kid. You go and you visit with Santa. It's just a magical experience, isn't it?
It really is. It takes you back, at least for me, it takes me back to my childhood. You know, when the magic of the lights and the magic of the music and the holidays, it just envelops you, and you want that feeling again.
And obviously, we've talked about this before. You have the big tree, which you're near the big tree this morning, but over 1 million lights, and then all of the displays, the dancing lights. There's 2 locations for that as well on the north side of the zoo, as well as that typical spot we always see those lights. But you also get to see some animals too.
You do. The animals, some of the animals are out and about. If you come out like tonight and on Thursday, there's ice carving, which is great to see. But it's just all the atmosphere out here with people laughing and having time with family. It's just the place to be.
That's true. You don't bump into anybody in a bad mood when you're at the zoo. You don't. I mean, sure, there are some crowds and you got to find a parking spot, but everybody's still, you know, in that festive, holly jolly spirit, huh?
They very much are, and we love that part of the Lights Before Christmas, and the Toledo Zoo does such a great job with it too. We're partnering with them this year, and we're actually giving away some free zoo memberships as a surprise and delight as people come out throughout the holidays.
Isn't that the gift that keeps on giving, to have that membership that gets you through the whole year, huh?
It really does. You know, as a family, if you're coming out here a couple times a year, it makes so much sense to have a membership, and it's a great way to experience the zoo.
I know my daughter loves the tigers there, and we actually did get to see them when we were there earlier this week. As you mentioned, it's a pro tip, get there before 5 o'clock, before you see all the crowds, and then you get to see some of the animals before the sun goes down. So get there as early as you can and experience the whole evening.
It really is. It will put you in the holiday spirit if you're not already. And, you know, what better way to experience Christmas than to be out here at the Toledo Zoo during lights?
Yes, and we know the zoo is open every day at 3 o'clock. I think it's open until 8 o'clock tonight, 9 o'clock Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're going to be there over the weekend, and folks, you do need to go online and reserve an arrival time just to help with those crowds a little bit. So just so that you're aware, get online, get your tickets, and reserve that time. But this is one of those that is on the list every year as the tradition you got to check off, isn't it?
It really is. You should be here every year. The zoo changes lights around. They put displays in different areas. They add things. And so every year you come back, there is something even more magical.
Yeah, so don't miss out. Make sure you get to the zoo. Lights Before Christmas goes until the end of the year. So even if you can't make it there before Christmas, you can get there a few days after as well. It's open through the 31st. Mark, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays to you as well.